Hello everybody and welcome to this October special on Clean Valley Farms. We're playing with some things I found around the yard in an attempt to help remove other things that I've been almost stepping on in the yard. You may have noticed you clicked on a video named Rubbermaid Poop Chute. Let me explain. So there's this... Well, yeah.
Okay, rolling.
So, no. Damn it. So, let me explain. As you may or may not be aware, I have an abundance of Rubbermaid totes because I use them for everything because they're cheap, okay? There's a Pinterest thing going around where you basically dig a nice deep hole, you sink a barrel into it, you do a pipe, you drop your dog's waste into it, and basically the worms will take care of the rest. I am not going to sacrifice one of the limited barrels that I have when I have a host of Rubbermaid totes going unused. So, today, we're building a Rubbermaid poop chute in the backyard so we can walk around the yard at night in safety. Let's get started. Alright, so what we've got here is what used to be the sump tank. In the next aquaponic video on the JT Bear channel, you'll see how that has been improved. But for now, it's going to be our next project here down on the farm. So we've got this big old knife, which eventually I'm going to clean for rabbit dispatch, I think. Nice, sturdy, solid knife. Bloody nice knife, actually. We'll be using that to cut open the bottom of this Rubbermaid tote after we dig a hole underneath it here, just to sink it up to this bottom line. Now this is nowhere near the actual pin that I saw, but this is about as much energy as I'm willing to put into dog poop disposal. We have so much land, I could pile it up, no one would notice, but this is more socially acceptable. So let's get started. Alright, so this is the first time we're actually digging in the new property. It's going from being a renter. This is kind of nice to be able to dig without asking permission.
Yay!
The guy from the RM already told me as long as I stay, above 6 feet or so, I'm not going to be busting any pipes or lines. So roots are my only issues here.
That sure smells nice.
It sure does. If I recall, it's potash soil here in Manitoba. Actually one of our biggest exports out here, I guess. It's going to take a while to dig this hole, but give you all some time to make some popcorn. Kettle corn's nice this time of year. I'll get back to you once we've got a little hole going here. Well, due to the incredible number of rather sizable roots where I've chosen to dig the one and only hole I've dug so far, this is as deep as it's going. So we're going to cut this out still, but instead of going deeper, we're just going to backfill with this convenient pile of earth from this hole that I seem to have now. So, where there's a will, there's a way. And stuff.
And stuff.
Grr, grr. Alright. So we've got a little backfill going around the side of this. Enough anyway that I'll sweep off the top and cut my hole for the lid. So, in keeping with our Halloween special, just going to take out the inner line here. And we'll get back when that's cut. Alright, well, I'm going to fill this back up a little bit more around the side and bury it in a bit more. But basically, our canine waste processing system is now in place. So, I don't know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. If you enjoyed or found any of this useful or entertaining. I have no idea if this is going to work, but to help it along, we're going to throw in some maggots at some future point. And we are also going to throw in some night crawlers. If you can recommend a better worm for processing dog waste, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Alright, I've got poop to scoop. See you guys later.